WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
On the app, online, in the car, it's on all the time.
Are you ready? Set.
I wrote to your station manager about your show, and the funny things that you think funny aren't funny, yet you're still on the air.
Turn it up. We're doing the show.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning. It is 5:59, straight up 6 o'clock on Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067. It is Johnny's house on Election Day. Big day today. The big day today. Will we be here tomorrow?
I hope so.
Will the world that we know be existing tomorrow?
I didn't know how to dress for a civil war.
I did not know either. Whatever happens today, the world's going to end tomorrow. It's going to be partly cloudy, scattered showers, 30% chance of rain. High today at 84, right now 70.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Chris Pratt wanted to remind us that no matter who wins today, we all are still in this together. We're fellow countrymen.
It's true.
Yep.
So, of course, you're going to see a lot of celebrities coming out on this election day. But he said that I could, deliver a speech and all this stuff. But he wrote an op-ed for his mother-in-law on her website.
Mm-hmm.
And he endorsed no one except America. And he just said, I've been thinking a lot where, this whole say about, how we're going to move forward and all that. But I don't know. It's crazy to see so forward celebrities, obviously, and like they're voting for and all of that. But
I saw this one thing where they said that celebrity endorsements don't move the needle.
No, they said it's less that it affects.
There was Rihanna post. I don't know if you saw this for her presidential election.
Okay.
But she was like, she issued this statement. She was basically saying that like she was going to try to steal her son's
card.
Birth certificate to just go and vote or whatever. So like vote because I can't. So that was kind of her endorsement, which I thought. So election day today, April actually going to attend.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that later on today.
Yeah,
I think they said 75 million people have already for half.
That's a lot.
Voting public has already voted, which is good.
Yeah. So 8% said they're either ready for the election. 38% of Americans who won the presidential election within 24 hours. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And then 35% say that they will watch the election coverage with friends and family. 45% said that they're going to watch it alone. And I'm like,
Did I remember the last one? I'm watching because at 7 o'clock is when it all happens because that's when the polls here close. And I'm watching it, and okay, now they got to get so-and-so, and you watch it, and it's like 10:30, so I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
And it's like, it changes, too.
Yes,
it's just, most of the time, I feel like it's so close.
And I got up, and it said, it's still, and you can tell that the anchors have been on all day because they're tired. They still haven't decided a winner.
Because some states just take forever. Like Florida will be done in a few hours. We count ours pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. So if you want some feel-good movies for today to avoid the news, they put together a list of feel-good movies, the top 20.
All right, go ahead. I'm
if
ready.
you want to check them out. A lot of them are like kids' movies. But Finding Nemo is one of them.
I approve.
Hey, just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
No matter who wins, just keep swimming.
Shrek
makes you happy.
I've never seen Shrek.
Ratatouille.
Never seen Ratatouille.
Toy Story.
That's a great one.
Toy Story is great.
Reach
I feel like you get sad though. I feel like it's some of the Toy Story.
But it comes around at the end.
I know. Forrest Gump is on there.
Nah, Jenny was evil.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's a good one.
The Blind Side. These are sad movies.
The Blind
I feel
Side
like
is a fictional story.
Yeah, that's true.
What's it doing in there, though?
Loosely based.
But I'm like, I love this list. So if you want this list, there's one. Cool Runnings is out there. Miss Doubtfire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, The Incredibles, The Goonies, Kung Fu Panda. So
Let's just watch some sports.
There's an actual movie called Election that's pretty funny.
Yes.
It's got Matthew Broderick and what's her name? Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that on the plane.
That's a funny one.
You know, they have like free movies on the plane.
Yeah.
Yesterday they had that on there. I was
Did
like,
they really?
oh, well played.
It's a funny movie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll give you updates on what's been going on in our world. You want to know? We're going to tell you in a couple minutes right here on Johnny's House.
Direct from Hollywood with Ryan Seacrest.
Blackpink's Rosé took a fairly unique path to K-pop superstardom, with the singer being raised in Melbourne, Australia, before her dad suggested she audition for a chance to join Blackpink, which brought her to South Korea. But with her red-hot new single Apute with Bruno Mars, Rosé has just set a new record back down under where she's from. She became the first solo female K-pop artist to have a #1 song in Australia, and only the second solo K-pop male or female, joining Psy with Gangnam Style. Rosé and Bruno Mars. Apute is out now.
That's direct from Hollywood.
For more than 75 years, University of Maryland Global Campus has given you the opportunity to build your next success. Choose from more than 135 degree and certificate programs in career-relevant fields like business, healthcare, data analytics, cybersecurity, and more. Plus, we offer 100% online and hybrid courses, personalized advising, and lifetime career services. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
6:17, it is election day, and it's Johnny's house. It's going to be partly cloudy, scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms. There's a heat index today. Heat index around 90, 30% chance of rain. It is 70, looking for a high of 84, but it's going to feel like 90. Damn, heat index. Man. Yesterday was kind of crazy around here. Went home. As soon as the kid got in the car, said, hey, well, let's talk about some homework. He said, Dad, there's some tornadoes in the Midwest.
I'm busy. I ain't got time for your little stupid homework when there's a tornado going on.
I know. So he tracked them. They're pretty bad, too, man. There's some tornadoes in the Midwest. So did that. Still looking for warehouse space for our baby DJ program. If you have commercial property and you can just, again, we don't want it for free. We'll pay for it. Ideal spot would be an office in the front and a warehouse in the back, because we're supposed to start today. But if you can, just email me and let me know if that's possible. Ms. Ray, welcome back.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Right, so
good weekend. I went to Buffalo, and we went to the Bills game. We went to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
We went to Canada. So it was a good time. It was a good weekend. We flew in last night. I got home around like 10-ish.
Really?
Our flight kept getting delayed, and I was like, oh, God, here we go.
Listen, that's a sad thing about traveling, especially out of the country.
Yep.
If you got a flight that leaves on time, feel lucky.
Yes.
Because it's not like that.
Yes.
You
It
know?
was perfect on the way
Yeah.
there, and then on the way home, it just kept getting pushed back by like a couple of minutes, and then finally we're just like, okay, we're going to take off. So, but it was a great weekend. The Bills won, and,
Yep.
you know, it was great.
It was a good game. Exciting at the last second.
I know.
Man, I was in Mexico. They canceled the flight at 3, and they said, well, we ain't got nothing until tomorrow. It's 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you can't figure it out.
Yeah. You got enough time to get a plane, fly down here, pick us all up. Nope.
Yeah.
Brian.
It was cool. Stressful day
Yeah.
around here. And then I didn't get out of here until after 2 o'clock because everything just kept pushing everything back.
Yeah.
And so I finally got all my work done and got home. I was going to take a nap, but my phone just wouldn't stop, so I couldn't take a nap.
Yeah.
And then my wife just said, you know what, let's get out of the house. So we went outside and sat outside and ate dinner at a little spot in Winter Garden that we go to all the time. And then I went home and crashed out because I made myself so tired that I couldn't not sleep. So it was good.
Yeah, I hit the pillow. It was like, boom.
Yeah, same. And then, this morning I woke up and started watching election results already, but they ain't in because the polls don't open for another, exactly 40 minutes.
40 minutes. 40 minutes. Now, Reese, how about you?
It was pretty good. So after here yesterday, went home and I kind of relaxed. I went through a bunch of emails and personal stuff, paid some bills, adulting, and then my friend called me. What was it, 6 o'clock, which already felt like 8 o'clock at night. I'm loving this, by the way, the time change. Helped him out with his car. Kind of drove him around to get things settled, and I felt really good. And then
That's what you do. You got a good friend, they'll do that. You know, it's like, hey, man, I'm having car problems, and come get you.
Yeah.
You know.
It felt really good to be needed or helped out, because usually I'm the one that's like, yo, SOS.
Yeah. No, I do that, man. Somebody say, hey, man. I'm like, shit, I will say this. Man, you got nobody else to call. Boom, shut up. All right, I'll be there in a minute. I got no problem doing that. Man, I get up in the morning. Bruh, all right, hey, I'm coming. I got you. All right, listen, we come back, we're going to start talking about the election, and we got a question about when you vote, how you handle it. We got that coming up on right here on Johnny's House. 6:32, Johnny's house on election day. When you cast your votes, do you tell everybody or do you keep it a secret? We want to know. It's Johnny's house. .636, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 106.7. Well, we're like 19 minutes away, 14 minutes away from election. The polls opening up this morning. Partly cloudy. Heat index today of 90, 30% chance of scattered showers. 84, but it's going to feel like 90. It is 70 right now. Today is it, man. All of those commercials, it's just gotten out of hand. It is over today. Now, when you pull up to the polls, you're going to see more signs leading up to the polling place you've ever seen before.
Now, if you ran for office and you put all those signs out, you need to go pick them up tomorrow.
Yeah. Man, when we first started doing the show, Doc and Johnny was trying to, I just say, rattle the cage and do some out-the-box stuff. So on election day, not thinking, it was the day after election day, we said, hey, listen, the person that brings in the most of those polling signs will hook you up with Electric Daisy Carnival.
Oh, no.
Within an hour, somebody said, y'all can't do that.
Yeah.
No. That's illegal.
I think it's like stealing.
Yes.
It's their stuff. I mean,
we thought, they're going to throw it away anyway.
We're doing y'all a favor.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, so he didn't mean to do that right now.
No.
Because someone just heard say, Johnny said bring in signs. I'm going to Electric Daisy Carnival.
No, don't do that.
No, sir.
No, we didn't know anything. We just did it. And somebody called us. Hey, this is a dude, he's real cool. I'm thinking about, hey, man, I don't think y'all supposed to be doing that. What are you talking about? I think that's illegal.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do it. Now the question was, do you tell people?
Yeah, so I've heard a lot of people say that more than ever in this election, people are keeping their vote secret. I mean, there are some people who just always keep it secret from everybody.
Yeah.
Like they just don't share it.
Yeah.
But your people are keeping it secret from their best friends, their significant others, their husbands and wives.
Yeah.
And they're just not, they don't want to tell anybody who they're voting for.
I think it's because everybody, with this election, I mean, every election is the same, but this one, people are very passionate about their candidate or whatever it is they're voting for, and I think that's the best. For me, I don't ever tell.
So here's what's funny to me. I don't think that people are passionate about their candidate this time around. I think they're very passionate about it not being the other side.
Yes, for sure.
Really?
I think people hate the other side this time around more than they love their own side.
And I feel like that has a lot to do why people aren't talking, because you want to avoid having that argument instead of discussion.
That uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah.
You know. I don't tell people. I just don't. I never have. It was something like my dad told me growing up. Boy, there's two things you don't need to talk about.
What is it? Your credit score and politics?
Yeah, politics. Because I like I said, I mean, and Brian, you may be right when you say that people just don't like their other candidate, but it will fuel. And we're going to talk about that. Arguing with someone over that, you know. But me, I don't. You know, I'll joke around the hall. Talking about they voting for the weed, baby.
We joke about all that all the time.
We joke about stuff like that. Brian, I'm saying there's people going in there just to vote for the weed. Have no idea who's running for president.
No.
But that's their business.
Who this Kamala Harris lady?
Yeah.
Weed
and abortion.
That weed, baby.
Yeah, weed and abortion.
Two biggest things.
Yeah.
I know depending on how you vote, they're going to be smoking in the operating room.
Yeah. In the parks. I saw the commercial.
I see the commercial. I know.
Yeah, you better have your kids at the park and they're going to be smoking weed. Everybody's smoking weed. I'm right here. It's Johnny's house.
Ain't no guardrails.
I'm just saying, man.
Don't listen to us.
You telling me? Yeah, we're being real silly today.
I got no problem with it. I don't overtly tell people because I'm not trying to sway anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm not. To me, I think if I go out and just say it without you asking, I'm campaigning.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to do that because you can vote whoever you want to vote for. I don't care.
No one has ever come up to me and say who you voting for.
But if someone wanted to have a conversation, I got no problem telling them who it would be. Like it's fine. I don't want to come across like I'm trying to get you to agree with me or side with me or whatever. So I don't overtly say it.
So I think once they ask you if they're with you, they feel they got to say something to unite with you. If they're against you, they're gonna need to tell you why you're wrong.
Okay, and I'll say, cool. Appreciate it. I mean, everyone has everyone has the reason they're doing what they're doing, whatever that reason is.
My thing is, I don't need to have that conversation with you.
Yeah.
Ray, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, if same as Brian, if you ask me, I'll tell you, but I'm not here to try to change your mind or persuade you into thinking otherwise. So I'm okay with answering.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say it.
There's people, for the last month have been looking for political posts of things that they don't like so they can just get in on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, just get in.
Yeah.
They'll not even know that person. You're stupid. Why does that make me stupid?
It's one of the things I hate because the whole idea is to have different ideas and be able to talk about them. I would say probably right down the middle, half of my friends I know are voting one way and half of them are voting the other. And that's cool. And we're all still friends. Imagine that.
Yeah.
And we'll be friends tomorrow too.
I think we overall want the best for each other. It's just like
unless you vote for the other person, then I hope you die.
Oh. Yeah. At that point, I'll just take myself out.
See, we all have plans together Saturday, no matter who wins tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
Good. Nerese, how about you?
I actually had to find my way out of a conversation with my group of girlfriends because we were all going at it. And
oh yeah, she was in the office last week. She was like texting out loud.
Yeah, it was right next to me. I had to let it out a little bit because they were all going against me, and I was like, I mean, if you want to try to convince me why, to vote for this person, sure, go for it.
But are they ever going to convince you, really?
No.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know about the argument. But it got really bad to the point where I was like, all right, guys, let's start talking about our vacation trip. I was like, this is not going good right now.
I ain't going now. If so-and-so's going, I ain't going.
I think you'll get a more heated argument, honestly, on the amendments around here than you will the presidential candidate, honestly.
All right, I want to find out from you, do you tell people who you vote for, or do you keep it to yourself, you keep it secret, or you like Brian and Ray, hey, I don't have no problem with it, or for me, I ain't telling nobody nothing.
I mean, if a stranger walked up to me, I wouldn't tell him, because I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to fight with me.
Yeah, you want to fight.
Like, if one of my friends wanted to ask, I'd be fine with it.
I guess I've been this way so long. We want to talk about it, my friends.
Same.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
bring it up.
yeah.
But if it's today, because I'm going to vote today. If one of my friends said, "Hey, which way did you go?" I'd be like, "Here's what I did.
I went to the polling place."
Which way did you go? I took a left,
Yeah.
but then I took a right. Well, which one was it? Left or right? I don't know.
But they voting for the weed, baby. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, live stream, social media. We want to hear all the way from you. When you vote, do you tell anybody who you vote? Now we're not going to ask you.
I am.
who you're voting for.
Just kidding.
But do you tell anybody who you vote for, or do you keep it a secret? Call us now on Johnny's House.
You're grieving.
Hey, 653, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. Somebody used to be on the radio.
What part of Here We Go was confusing to everybody?
That's what happens when you take a couple days out of life. So partly cloudy, heat index of 90, 84 is a high.
Welcome back, Ray.
It's 70.
I'm not even sure what you said, but
I don't know what you said either.
I said we get it. You're grieving.
Oh, yeah, true. All right. Okay. All right. Today is election day, and we're just kind of curious. Do you tell people who you vote for, or you kind of keep it to yourself? From Ocoee, Nelly.
Good morning, John.
Oh, yes.
Norris, you told me it
Yo,
wasn't Nelly.
Listen, Nelly
You
did not sound like she was not Nellying when I was on the phone with her.
Hey, Nelly, how you been, girl? It's been a minute.
Guys, my voice, I can't give it up to Maurice that quick. I wanted to
Oh.
let you know it's me.
How you doing, Nelly? How you been?
I'm doing good. How about you?
It seems like every time I get in a relationship, you don't call no more.
But you're... I'm going to stay quiet. Never mind.
I'm just saying. You know, but I'm still the same person.
Well, I just work a lot. It's not that you're in a relationship and I don't.
You can
I'm just working a lot.
You can break up a happy home.
She said, I like being a side chick. That's why.
Oh, my God.
So you're trying to tell me that you're not in a relationship anymore?
No, I am. No, I'm in one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying you can try to break it up.
He wants your loving, Nelly.
We've never had any loving before, Norris.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think I met Nelly 4 times. Is it 3 or 4 times, Nelly?
It was
3?
It was actually 3.
3.
I mean, in her dreams, though, it's every day. Though.
So
yeah, almost like every other day.
Yeah, Johnny tired from running through your dreams.
I miss you guys, though.
I say, Nelly.
And every one of you.
I say, shoot your shot.
That's what I say, too.
50-50 chance.
No, you don't. No, you really don't. But I say, go ahead anyway.
I don't know.
He's playing hard to get.
Yeah, he is.
His feelings were hurt because you didn't chase him no more.
No, no.
You haven't seen me lately, so you probably don't know that.
Oh.
You never know.
How you looking now, Nelly? Oh.
Guess we'll talk about that another day.
Did you drink this morning?
Another segment.
You?
No, I'm jacked up on candy. I mean, just a bag of candy.
I did bring him a bag of candy.
Yeah, he did.
She
Donuts don't
said
help.
her ballot box is open today.
Hey, Johnny said he gonna stuff it.
He's going to cast his vote.
Too bad I'm voting for somebody else. But anyway, Nelly.
Oh, dang.
Hey, voter fraud. He gonna vote twice.
Where's my write-in ballot? Nelly, so do you tell anybody who you vote for?
No,
Yeah, me either.
I don't. I would, well, maybe with you I might, but.
Go, Nelly.
I don't, but I did have a situation where I wasn't planning to vote this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I did vote, though. I did early voting. But a good friend of mine of 23 years, we had the conversation for the first time, and she gave me an ultimatum of if I voted a certain way, she would
on your
question our
friendship?
relationship.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about. In the 8 o'clock hour, we're gonna talk about people fighting over the election. Dag, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but that's fine. You know,
I know.
it is what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
But yeah,
Don't be
I
a
don't
stranger
tell
though. We got to move on. See, we were supposed to be talking about this, but then you took up all the time with talking dirty on the radio and stuff.
Sorry.
No, don't ever be sorry, Nelly. Don't ever
Maybe
be
I'll
sorry.
show up one day to see you guys. I don't work across the street anymore.
Yeah, but if you're not bringing treats,
But-
don't come.
Oh,
Wow.
I'll bring treats.
She
What
is a
kind of
treat.
treats you like, John?
She said she's gonna bring her milkshake to the yard.
Bye, Nelly.
Bye, John.
All right.
Goodbye, you guys.
Ray, what they saying over there?
Some people are saying that they're wearing red, so that counts as
Okay.
telling people what they're voting for.
Okay.
You know what? That's people just wearing red because they wanted to today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Today
somebody-
you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
If I'm asked, I am more than willing to tell you who and why. I don't overly broadcast it, though.
Okay. Okay.
But a lot of people are just saying they're wearing the colors.
Wearing the colors. Boo.
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland and Erect. Need to check? It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. A few people on each side wanted to tell me who they're voting for, so appreciate it. They let me know in all caps. Thank you very much. But for the most part, they say they don't. They said this year especially, they're keeping it secret even from their husband.
Wow.
So
Okay. And anything from last year? No. All right, let's move on. Ray, what you working on?
Happy birthday to Diddy behind bars.
I saw that video.
Yeah.
It's coming up, Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067. Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So Sean Diddy Combs turned 55 behind bars yesterday. So he celebrated his birthday on Monday in the Brooklyn Detention Center in New York, where he remains held on ongoing sexual assault allegations. So he's got a ton of legal troubles, but the Federal Bureau of Prisons website released a list of his menu items
Well,
and
what did he
his
have for
food.
his birthday?
So his breakfast on his birthday was fruit, cereal, milk, and a breakfast cake.
Oh, nice. I like the breakfast cake.
Don't know what the breakfast cake is, but you know.
Can't go wrong getting cake for breakfast.
For lunch, he got pasta with marinara sauce and either chickpeas or meatballs with a garden
You gotta
salad.
say, this is a man who had pasta with marinara sauce from Italy.
Yeah. Yes.
Made by one of the finest chefs in the world.
Hey, he's going to save a lot of money on his birthday party this year.
Yeah, he is.
So,
So for dinner, he had an option between chicken or tofu, fried rice for dinner with black beans, carrots, and whole wheat bread.
I'd have gone with the chicken.
No,
Yeah.
no birthday candle or nothing.
I mean, he could have opted for a tuna pouch, which is $3.45, or a rib steak for $9.95.
Well, I'm sure he got money in his commissary.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think he went for the steak.
Yeah, he
then.
probably had the rib steak.
There was a video of his kids talking to him on a cell phone.
Yeah.
And his little daughter, She's like what, almost a year.
I
Gotta
think
be.
so.
She's like, I miss you, Daddy. I love you. I was like,
Oh,
Singing happy birthday.
yeah.
that's awful. So his team actually filed documents on Sunday. I don't know if you saw this, asking the judge to expedite the process of responding to the gag order.
Yeah.
So right now, Diddy's motion for a gag order is what he's saying he wants happening because there's one witness. There's a guy named Courtney, and he has given multiple interviews in the recent days. So what they're saying is that they want these people to have gag orders so other news outlets and, people don't actually read into these things before the case is actually going through.
There's so many people. How do you shut everybody up?
You can't.
You really can't.
No. I mean, he's naming people, or they're naming people for the gag order. Those are the people that are being very out there and vocal about the allegation.
Well, my guess is if they do put a gag order on it, then it'll be up to his attorneys to be kind of vigilant. When they see someone talking about it, they're going to have to go after them.
Yes.
Because the gag order will cover the topic.
Yeah.
So then if they hear Johnny talking about it, I'll go after Johnny. If they hear Ray talking about it, I'll go after Ray.
Yeah.
So
I just really wish there was cameras in the courtroom.
Have they said there wasn't going to be yet?
No. I mean, for the most part, there hasn't been anything really, because he's been in court a couple of times.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but Chris Martin was the latest person to fall through a stage door. Did you see that?
I read the headline. I didn't see the video.
Oh my gosh! So he was performing and he was stepping backwards while performing in Australia, and he fell straight through the trap door on stage. So it was just a couple weeks ago that Olivia Rodrigo fell through, and she hurt herself, had to go to the hospital. But now the latest one was Chris Martin.
Are the trap doors a part of the show? That somebody
It's like
comes
where
out?
they usually come up from.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if somebody just doesn't lock it or if it's just, I don't know. But he was the latest one that fell through, and it looks like it hurt. He stepped backwards. He stepped into the wrong spot, and he took like a nasty tumble. But
And got back and started singing.
He's got right back up and started singing. Outer Banks. Did you see this?
No.
Outer Banks is going to end with season 5.
That's the next one.
Yeah, so the creators and everybody shared some comments and posts on social media, and they addressed it to all Pogues, just saying that 7 years ago in the summer of 2017, we came across a photo of teenagers on a beach at dusk during power outage, and basically it was, from the beginning, that's where everybody, took off with this whole adventure and treasure hunting and friendship, but now they're saying after this next season, it's going to be
Well, because they were high school students, and now they're grown.
It'll have run its course by then. Yeah. They just did their big event. Did you see that, Pogelandia? They had a giant festival.
Did they really?
Where you could buy tickets and come as a fan. And,
that's
and all of them were
cool.
there, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Where
It
was that?
It wasn't local to here.
Yeah.
But they posted all over their social media. They've been all over the place because they're promoting the heck out of it.
Outer Banks season 4 came out last month, and the last few
I haven't
episodes
seen
of
it
the
yet.
season will drop on Netflix November 7th.
See, that's what I'm gonna watch it all. I don't like the half season thing.
Yeah.
I watched the first 5 already.
Did you?
Yeah.
And then this Friday, I think or the 7th, so.
I'll make sure all of those happening. All right, stories that are out there. They're unusual. They're weird. They're true. We're gonna do it next with Brian on Johnny's House. 7:08, and the polls are open on Election Day. You got like a little less than 11 hours to cast your vote today on a day where it's going to be partly cloudy, 30% chance of scattered showers. There is a heat index today. It's going to feel like it's 90, and right now it is 70. Weird stories that are true. Brian, what's up?
Well, it's funny because we were talking about Lake Como,
Yes.
Italy,
Yes.
just a little bit ago because it popped up on our screen here in the studio. Johnny's been there before. And, you know, we have a lot of tourist traps here where you can buy a bunch of random things. You can take sand home from the beach.
Yes, you can.
Over at Daytona. Well, now they're selling empty cans of air from Italy's Lake Como to tourists for $11 each.
And people are buying it?
Yes, you could take Lake Como air home with you. They said we wanted to create a reminder that people can easily take home in their suitcase because you can't take home liquids and stuff anymore. But now you can take home air, they said.
And they're saying we want to see how dumb tourists are if they'll spend $11 for an empty can.
They're targeting American tourists, they said.
Yes.
And they said because George Clooney bought a villa there, more than 5.6 million visitors came last year from America to go check it out.
It is really nice there.
Yeah, so the mayor says it's obviously a gimmick, and it wouldn't be on top of their to-buy list. But if you want to buy a can of Lake Como air for $11, they're available online.
It's just like, what do you do? Do you like inhale it?
No, you just leave it. You just
No.
let people know. And it's kind of like a novelty.
Yep, I have a can of air from Lake Como.
It tells everybody that you were there.
Yes, basically.
How do you put
Not
the air in the
anymore.
can?
You can buy them online. It's empty.
Yeah. There's nothing in it.
There is no air in it. I mean, it's just there. It's like when you buy a snow globe of a Florida snowman, and it's just water.
We are so stupid.
We are.
know?
Yeah. But people are going to buy it.
Yes.
This is election stuff, so this is kind of cool. Uber and Lyft, they're helping people get to the polls for a discount. So if you need a ride to the polls, Uber and Lyft will do a 50% off on trips to voting locations. Just click the Go Vote title within the app, so you can do that. And then Lyft users can take half off with their ride code VOTE24.
Now they can take you home for 50% off or just there?
right?
Your ride. Your
There and back.
So if you want to go to vote and you don't have a ride, Uber and Lyft are trying to help you get to the polls, which is pretty cool. And we already have results for the election.
I heard about this.
The first town in America has already voted.
They vote at midnight.
It's the tiny township of Dixville Notch, New Hampshire. So they cast the first in-person votes in the presidential election just after midnight. 6 people total that live there got to vote.
I know,
Wow. Okay.
I know the results, but y'all can guess.
And it ended in a tie.
No.
Really?
50-50.
Yes, 3-3.
Wow.
Just like the nation.
So right now we're tied.
Yep. You know what? Here's my thing. If those 6 people can get together and find out who each other are voting for, just don't vote. You just cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Wow.
they've been the first people in the nation to cast their vote since 1960.
6 people.
Yeah, so it's a 3-3 tie right now. Get out and vote.
Wow. All right. All right, it's time to have some fun. Let's play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where you call us up and you represent the city that you live in. And the way you represent them is you answer some very, 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 very easy questions. Brian, where are they today?
These are elementary level, but I'm going to try to find some government type questions to throw in there
There
since it
we
is
go.
election day.
I like that. Now, if you win and represent your city, you got 4 tickets Central Florida International Auto Show coming to the Orange County Convention Center November 14th through the 17th. New cars, trucks, SUVs will fill the Orange County Convention Center for Central Florida's International Auto Show. Again, that's going to be Thursday, November 14th through Sunday, November 17th. If you'd like to play and represent the city that you're calling from, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can play along at home and see if you know all the answer. We're going to play Smarter Than Your Hood, and we'll do that when we get back on Johnny's House. Post Malone on Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067 on Election Day. Woo-hoo! It's Johnny's house. Expect 30% chance of rain. It's going to be partly cloudy. Heat index, we got one today. It's about 90. It is 84 right now. All right, time to play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where you rise up and say, you know what, I'm going to represent the city that I live in, and all you have to do is answer very, very easy questions. And if you get the most right, got 4 tickets to the Central Florida International Auto Show. It's coming to the Orange County Convention Center November 14th through the 17th. But first, we must meet our contestants representing the city of Castleberry. He's a car dealership manager. Let's say good morning to Mary. Hey, Mary.
Good morning.
And Mary, you have never played the game before.
I have never, ever called in.
All right. How long have you lived in Castleberry?
5 years?
And you like it a lot?
Yes, I do.
All right. So when we hang out with you, where are you going to take us? Yes, absolutely.
To a car show.
To the car show. I like the way you think. You're very fast. All right. And Brian, you connect that to line 4.
Yes, sir.
All right. Representing College Park, a principal over at Orlando Science Elementary. Also never played the game before. Let's say good morning to Neil. Hi, Neil.
Hey, good morning, guys.
All right. And how long you lived in College Park?
I've been there about 10 years now.
Man, y'all guys, you still got that jazz concert you put on out there?
We do, and that's where I was going to take you this weekend when you asked me. That jazz festival actually is this Saturday.
Is this Saturday?
What? And have you all guys there.
This Saturday? I might have to go. What? You got to hook up?
I got to hook up.
Hey!
Oh, dang.
Well, see, you need to win the game now so I can get your hookup. If not, I understand why you wouldn't give me any tickets. You know how that works.
We'll make sure he ain't biased. There's going to be a whole lot of fraud going on today. Not up in Johnny's house.
A lot of fraud.
Not up in Johnny's house. No fraud today.
All right, the way it works is we're going to ask you a very simple question. If you know the answer, you yell out your city, not the answer. If you yell out the city, we'll take away a point. If you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. But at the end, it's a tie or you have a winner. But we got to find out what you sound like on the air. So at the count of 3, I need you to yell out your cities. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Castleberry.
Wow.
Ooh, she said it. Castleberry.
She slow rolled it.
All right. Neil, if you get a little louder, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Castleberry.
Oh, no.
I think he on hands free.
Are you on hands free,
I think he
Neil?
on hands free.
No, I got one hand on the phone.
I'm just saying that's where the delay usually comes from. but-
Okay. All right. Well, be careful driving, all right? All right. Here's the first question. What is the oldest city in the United States?
Castleberry.
That would be Mary.
Yes, St. Augustine.
St. Augustine is correct.
Mm-hmm.
You got the point. Neil, you didn't know that?
I knew it, but I want to make it interesting.
I like that.
Oh,
I like the way you think.
Strategy.
I like that. I
That's
like that.
real
I like the way
strategery right there.
I like
All right.
that. All right. Norris.
All right. What is the name of the plane the president flies on?
Castleberry.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was the saddest all.
Mary, what's the answer?
Air Force One.
That is
correct.
2.
It's also
Neil.
what Nelly Stomp said.
Neil, you didn't know that, Neil?
I didn't know that. That one I knew, and I tried.
He's like, I tried.
Okay, because I ain't
got a
here.
little bit of a
There was
delay.
delay or something going on. All right, let's see here. And Brian.
All right. How many original colonies were there?
Castleberry.
Park.
Oh.
That's Mary.
Yeah,
That is Mary.
I can't even think it was it. Mary, what's the answer?
13.
Correct.
13. All right.
This is close.
Now, this is how it works. Now, Neil, if I was you, I'd just yell out before you even finish.
Oh, boy.
The way it works is, now, Mary, if you get it right, it's done. Neil didn't have a chance. He got to go back to school, and they laugh at him because he ain't know none of the answers. But you get it wrong, Mary. Unfortunately, it's a tie. Neil, you get it wrong, you got blown out. But if you get it right, it is a tie, and we go to the tiebreaker question. We know it ain't fair, but that's the rules of the game. Listen up and answer quickly. Miss Ray.
All right. The U.S. purchased Florida from which country?
Castleberry.
Park.
Oh! That's close.
Boy.
I mean, it wasn't that close.
It wasn't. It was Mary. Mary, the answer.
Spain.
Yes, that is correct.
We have a champion. Got 100% correct. Congratulations, Mary. You got yourself 4 tickets to the Central Florida International Auto Show coming to the Orange County Convention Center November 14th through the 17th. And Neil, I understand how you don't want to hook me up with them tickets. I understand. If I lost as badly as you did on the radio, I wouldn't call back. I'm just saying.
You did great.
I think you did well.
He didn't do great. He going right.
You know what?
He got not one.
But he made it on the radio.
He did make it on the radio.
He buzzed in twice.
He did. And if y'all over at Orlando Science Elementary, make sure you tell Neil Johnny Matt said hello.
See, that's the problem. These were history questions. He works at the Science Elementary.
There we go.
I should have asked science questions.
Makes sense.
I like that.
That makes sense.
That's a good one.
All right, y'all guys, hold on a second so we'll get some information from you on Election Day. We come back, we're talking about what you're going to do during the election. Coming up on Johnny's House. .731 Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 106.
I can't math. That's why I do radio, because I can't math.
You know, on the air, it's live. It's 100% what we do live. If you get a bite of candy, the candy's in your mouth. I was asking Brian a question.
And we were making dumb jokes with 8 seconds left in the song. Man, they gonna fire us.
Stop it.
Don't play. 731, it's a day where it's going to be partly cloudy, 30% chance of rain. Gusty winds today. You need to watch out for that tropical disturbance out there because we're going to start feeling some effects. We'll feel some rain and some wind from
It'll be a hurricane by this afternoon.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it'll be, I think right now they have it projected middle of the Gulf by Friday as a hurricane. But then they honestly don't know.
They don't know.
At that point, it could go anywhere.
84, but it's going to feel like it's 90. It is 70 right now. And today is Election Day. And this is what has been going on for like the last 2 years when they started campaigning. It all happens now. The polls are all open. And Ray, you came in with a question. You was wondering what people are going to do for the election?
Yeah, because I saw that there's like 8% of people that will either host or attend a watch party.
Really?
Yeah, so as soon as the votes start coming in, they're going to sit together and watch it all unfold.
Now, you know me, man. I love free stuff. And there was one year, I won't tell you who I was with because he's a very high-profile person. We went, it was after an election. It wasn't a presidential election. It was kind of a general election. We went to everybody's who won party and got some food and drink.
Oh, the candidates that won.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, because they have victory parties.
Yes. Yeah. We hit 4 of those bad boys.
Yo, Johnny.
That's nice.
I thought I was rough. I'm over here learning, taking pen and paper.
Hey, those are parties, man.
They
want
straight
you
up
to come.
parties. They were partying. And then, now I did go to a losing party, and that's a downer.
What do you do? Just sit there and hold each other?
No, it's like, it was, Ray, it's the equivalent of you throwing a party for 100 people and 8 people show up because the food and stuff is still there.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got to pay for that in advance.
Oof.
So you roll up in there and, I'm eating a plate. No, man, sorry, that's happened, but the food is still there.
If I was a candidate, I'd just be like, everybody go home.
Well, the candidate makes they do what they call it the concession speech. When they
yeah.
Then they leave. They don't stay. But the party, again, the room's paid for, the drinks paid for, the food's paid for.
Yeah.
So, I just went in and was like, man, I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. You gonna eat that?
You ain't got to ask if you eat it. There's plenty.
Yeah.
They want to give those out.
If you go to Krispy Kreme with your I voted sticker, you get a free donut today.
Heck yeah.
What's one donut going to do for me?
I mean,
if you're a normal person, it would do a lot for you.
For everybody else.
I would look at it like, what? Just one? I'm not. I'm going to watch until I fall asleep. And then in the morning, I'll try to hopefully find out who the winner is.
Yeah.
How about you, Ray?
Same here. I'm going to watch it by myself and just watch it unfold. I mean, I probably...
It's exciting. At 7 o'clock, when they start opening the polls and they start going, so-and-so is for so-and-so.
Yeah.
Now they need 200 and so-and-so votes.
Yeah.
And this will take them over the edge. And this
I'll
is not
probably
it.
monitor like X or social media, like Twitter, just to see what's going on, just because that's where I get fascinated. It's like people's reactions.
Yeah.
But I would like to have my own reaction, and that's it.
Yeah. The one that happened 4 years ago, I had to make myself go to bed because you're just waiting and waiting. Yeah. And then it wasn't even determined then. It was later on.
I can't even remember. How long does that usually last for?
What's that? The election? Until they get them all in?
It all depends.
Right?
If it's a landslide, either way, then they know it pretty early. But like if it's down to like the last few states, they got to wait until all the votes are counted.
There's always drama.
And there will be. And here's the thing with this one, it's so close that they may have to count all the mail-in votes, and they said that might take a week.
Ooh.
Yeah, because some of them are just postmarked by election day, so you could take a couple days to even get them.
Some of them was like they said it's something like millions of votes, but a lot of them you cannot even open until election day, so they're not even counting them until now.
It just all depends on what it hinges on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
B, how about you? What are you gonna do?
I watch it by myself. I mean, tonight I'll be watching it while I board up the windows and slide the dressers in front of the doors because I got to get ready for the Civil War.
Have you seen what they've done to the White House?
Well, they have to
do that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have to.
Well, there's a lot of states that have been like boarding up or shutting down today. Just
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that when that breaks out tonight, that when they go to my house, they say, I don't think nobody live there because the lights are dark on Halloween.
Well, I got one of each shirts so I can side with the winner so they don't try to kill me.
Oh, my gosh.
Goodness.
Whoever wins, that's the shirt I'm wearing tomorrow.
Nerese?
No, I mean, I think I'm just going to be chilling and watching it at my house.
Well, we all have to get up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but I'm just like curious to know, like, if I did have like a watch party, I'd be like, take a shot for every this or every that, because I'm just like, at some point, someone's going to get blasted.
What you would do is for every state that your candidate wins, you got to do a shot.
Or you pick a word that they keep saying.
Yeah.
Like we used to have an intern, Rishi. He is super into politics. He would go to these watch parties. And not just for the election. He would go for like the State of the Union address. Like anything big, he would go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you ever get invited to one of them candidates' parties that wins, the energy there is off the chain. But if you're hungry,
Listen, I got my Tupperware in the trunk.
And they would be happy to give it to you because that's a lot of food they paid for and nobody's there. All right, we're just kind of curious. Election day, how are you going to watch or how are you going to view the election? Are you going to a watch party? A bunch of friends getting together and cheer on the same candidate because it's going to be an all-nighter? Or do you watch with your friends, with your family? How do you watch the results of the election as they come in? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can't get through, you can always text and we'll read it. The XL Mobile is 41067. Good morning, live streamers. You know we love talking to you. We want to hear what's on your mind, and we'll throw it up on social media. If we put it on social media, do not put my candidate this or that. All we're asking you is how you're going to watch. That's all. Anything other than that, we'll toss you out and probably ban you because we y'all know this show. We ain't trying to get into that. How are you going to watch the election? The party, your friends, your family, your kids? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Hit us now on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, partly cloudy, 84, but it's going to feel like it's 90. It's 70 right now, and there's a 30% chance of rain. It's election day. People are out, and they're heading to the polls. We're going to find out at 7 o'clock tonight when the polls close. That's when you get together. How are you going to be watching the election? Are you going to be by yourself? Are you going to be with friends, families? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's talk to Jackie from DeBerry. Jackie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so how are you going to do it?
So we are not watching. We're watching it, but we're just sitting home. But what I called about was my twins. They're in 5th grade. They go to DeBerry Elementary, and they are super excited about school today because the 5th grade at DeBerry Elementary is having they're voting.
Really?
And they realize it doesn't count because they said, well, we're not old enough, I guess.
No, I think
So
they have 4
explained-
electoral college votes, actually.
How many? 4 from DeBerry?
From just that school.
Well, you might get them. So they are voting as a 5th grade unit for the president today.
Really? Nice. That's going to be weird how they were, campaigned, or what did they learn? Are they asking them to do their own research? How did they decide who to vote for? Unless you told them, look, this is mama. This is what y'all go to school. This is who you're going to vote for.
I got a feeling that's not going to be a fair, unbiased election.
Yeah. What was that,
I think most kids are voting with what their parents have
of course.
preached about in the household, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they were just teaching them how the system works.
That's good.
And so they are voting for the president today, and they're very excited, and they get a little I voted sticker and everything.
So will the classroom be divided tomorrow?
Probably.
Yeah, how do you monitor that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why there's one school that did pizza versus chicken nuggets because they wanted to teach the process, but they didn't want anyone voting for a person.
Cute.
Yeah. No, but if her kids are excited about the voting process, even they feel like they're even though they're not, they feel that they are.
Yeah.
Then in the future they may be prone to.
Yeah, it's cool
to do that. All right.
I think maybe that's why they're doing it, to teach the youth that your vote matters and whatnot.
And what if? Now, I don't want to know who, but what if your twins came back and say, well, Mom, we know who you and Dad voting for, but we're going this direction. What would you think?
Listen, have your own minds.
There you go.
Wow.
Have your own minds. I can't persuade you one way or the other.
swear.
Love that.
I had my hand
Tried
on.
to get my kids to like my football team. They don't do that. So
What's funny is I had my hand on the hold button because I thought you were gonna say, "Listen, if y'all don't vote the way we want to, you're out of here."
Yeah.
Not in
Look,
my house.
I know you in 5th grade, but now you're homeless. How about that? See if you can go get some government assistance.
Oh my goodness. All right, Jackie. Thank you.
you're welcome.
All
Have
right.
a great day.
You too. Ray, what they saying over there?
Somebody said it's a party for one in our house. I'll be up all night watching the coverage. And somebody said, nope, I'll be home. Probably won't watch any of it. Honestly, I can't wait till this is over.
Really?
Especially the commercials, calls, and texts.
See, a lot of people think that after the election tonight, the sound like the purge is going to be.
Yes.
Yes, it's going to happen.
Our new founding fathers.
Yep.
Be what they say.
And then all bets are off, boy. That's when the Civil War starts.
For the next 24 hours.
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said, gonna get some tacos, gonna watch a little bit, then go to sleep. No big deal.
Yeah.
Someone said they'll probably go over to their friend's house and watch.
But somehow unless you plan on spending the night, sooner or later you got to bail.
Yeah, you have to decide that I'm going to just go home at some
Yeah.
point. Someone said they're turning off all social media for the next 2 days. They'll find out when they find out.
Wow.
Wow.
They said, I already voted.
Amazing.
I admire that.
I already voted. There's nothing else I can do about it to change it, they said.
That is true.
And then someone said they're going to spend their evening celebrating their daughter's 18th birthday, watching the election from home. They went and voted together this morning. Happy birthday, Leah.
Wow. That's funny. And Maurice.
Yeah, we got Naja. She says, I've been to a few watch party campaigns that I've worked and followed for. When you win, it's a lot of fun. When you lose, it is awful.
Mm-hmm. All right. Coming up, we're going to have some celebrity news. Ray, what's some of the stories you got?
Did you see Saturday Night Live covered the election?
I heard they might be in
Yeah.
trouble for that.
Yeah.
On Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so on Saturday, I don't know if you saw Saturday Night Live, but they did cover the whole election. And if you saw it, Kamala Harris actually stopped by.
Yeah.
So you got to love it because whenever they do the Kamala Harris skits, Maya Rudolph nails it.
Yeah.
She 1000% nails it.
Yeah.
And so they actually teamed them up together
It
to
got to
do
be
a
weird
skit.
to impersonate someone and have to do it in their face.
Yes,
You know.
absolutely. Yeah. So, but I mean, Dana Carvey was there, Andy Samberg. They did the whole like opening or whatever. But yeah, so they covered the election, and it was like Maya Rudolph and Kamala, and they were like standing next to each other, kind of like repeating each other and like going back and forth.
The
and
bad thing for her is they did that exact same skit with Trump years ago.
Yes.
And so like, if I was her, I would have said no to that because now they're
Really?
like, oh geez, you copied his policies. Now you're copying his skit because they did the exact same
Yeah.
one with Trump years ago.
Yeah. So you're saying that they were probably going to get in trouble for that, though. Is it just because, like, because I know they were taking
They
shots
have-
at Donald Trump, of course.
No, but there's a equal time
Yes.
law where you have to put somebody else on.
The
Then it looks
FCC
biased,
came out
yeah.
instantly and said they didn't file the right paperwork to offer the same time to everyone because NBC's public airwaves.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
But at this point in the game, by the time they sue somebody, the election's over.
Yeah, right?
I think NBC would just get fined if nothing else.
Yeah. Did you see Ben Affleck was giving major props to Jennifer Lopez?
No, I ain't see that.
Yeah, so he was saying that she has a spectacular performance in her new movie Unstoppable, despite them getting a divorce.
Okay, looking at this.
Okay.
They had a production company together. Is that one of the movies they produced? Because if it is, he got to hype it because that's his money.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's him and Matt Damon that have the production company. So if they were the one that
Ones that
produced her
produced it.
movie, then
Well, he said that she
What's
is
he gonna say?
spectacular
It's
and
trash.
unstoppable.
It's trash.
Like, what's he gonna say?
So, I mean, he was doing like an Entertainment Tonight interview, and they were asking him about like, you know, how the movie compares to like other movies that she's done and all this stuff. And he was saying that she's spectacular, she's unstoppable, and, you know, obviously they're still going through a divorce right now. They have no prenup, but they're still going through their finances.
Yeah.
And trying to like divvy out everything.
That's just crazy how, you know, but I mean, if you truly believe in love, then you don't think that, you know, the relationship is going to end, but you're in a Hollywood relationship and you would think, okay, there is a business part of this. We got to get this worked out we don't want it to, but just in case it doesn't work, you know, now you're at this part where, you know, like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt lasted, what, like 10 years?
Oh my gosh, I know. So, but I just know that like Jennifer Lopez, like her sister, was hanging out with like Ben Affleck's daughter and like all this stuff.
Yeah.
So like their
The
family's
families are
still
cool.
very intertwined.
And that's the thing, the fans like, I ain't mad at them.
Oh, it's produced by Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
There it is. I
course.
told you.
You called it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yep.
I should have looked into that before even talking about it. Because now I'm just like, well, nobody cares now.
No, his thing. I mean, he has, in a sense, he's like, okay, yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
We produced it. You know,
my
please
gosh.
don't let P. Diddy mess up my money.
There you go.
You
See,
know?
but I mean, the whole P. Diddy thing, like all of those videos and pictures that are coming out.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, there.
Ray just got back, y'all. She got back in last night at 10 o'clock. She said, tomorrow I'll be back down that rabbit hole.
Yes, I started spiraling this morning. I'm like, what have I missed out on? Because I have not been paying attention to anything Diddy.
I had to stop myself from sending you stuff because I was like, no, she's on vacation.
You should have.
Relax.
You should have.
Ray like, y'all just hold out. Tomorrow, I got you.
I just saw that he was spending, you know, his 55th birthday in jail, and I was like, all right, here we go.
Here we go.
Open the floodgates. So they were saying that's the golden age of TV, the best 50 shows of the 21st century. So the 50 best shows, if you want to take a guess at some of them. So 21st century.
All right. Give me a couple on the list so I know what area.
Better Call Saul.
That's what.
I like that.
It's like top 3?
Number 7.
Number
So
7.
Breaking Bad's got to be on there.
For sure.
I don't see it on here.
All right, well, give us a top 10.
Okay, so Mad Men.
Yes, loved it. Loved that show.
I haven't seen
Oh,
that.
it's awesome. Even though it's been a couple years since it's off. It is awesome. I love that show.
The Sopranos.
Yep.
Secession.
Yep.
30 Rock.
Yeah.
The Wire.
Suits.
Suits. I don't see Suits on here either.
Wow. The lead character on Mad Men is John Draper, and I mean Don Draper. And I told you when I got married, I had to check into the hotel under an alias, and my name was John Draper.
No.
Yes, I love that show that much.
ESPN's 30 for 30 is on there. Enlighten, Atlanta, Breaking Bad, Friday Night Lights is on there.
Yeah, all good shows.
Yeah. Friday Night Lights?
Friday Night Lights, 2006 to 2011.
Yeah, I guess so. It was at the very beginning of it, yeah.
Uh-huh. So those are some of the top shows for this 21st century.
All right, we come back. The elections today. Have you had any fights with friends and family over this stuff? We're going to talk about it on Johnny's House. Eight oh eight, it is Johnny's House, partly cloudy, 73. It's going to feel like it's 90. We're going to have a heat index today, and there's a 30% chance of rain. Mentioned it yesterday. We're still looking for warehouse space for our baby DJ program. If you are if you have any type of real estate, a warehouse that you're not using, like I said, we can pay for it, we can insure it, we can do whatever we need to, but we need to get space because there's a lot of families that are going to need some help this holiday season. And right now, the building that we're in said no. The place last year said they're going to rent it out, so it kind of left us in a bind because we just found this out like 2 to 3 weeks ago. So if you can, please contact me, Johnny Magic. You can find me and let me know where we can get the thing started because we really got it. We were originally supposed to start today, but we can't start unless we get some warehouse space. We have one, but hopefully we can get two because we expect a lot of toys coming in because Baby D still collect toys and stuff, but we do need some help. If you know of any warehouse space or you have any space available for us to house toys and we can help families right here in our community. I'm losing sleep over this stuff, y'all. So help me if you can. All right, the election is today, and want to find out if and a lot of people are glad that this is today. And the day couldn't come soon enough with the commercials, with people fighting back and forth, divisions, everything they're talking about. I want to find out if you had any fights or lost friends over this election. I was in a group chat with a bunch of friends. There's like maybe 20 of us, and one person said one thing, and somebody else said, "Don't drink the Kool-Aid." And next thing you know, I'm like, what the heck going on? And then one of the friends was like, man, that Aquaman is, I mean, they just took the story somewhere else because it was just so unusual that you could tell that two friends have been friends for years were starting to get heated. And one's like, no, don't you drink the Kool-Aid. But I'm like, oh, hey, yo, what? Yo. Yeah. Whoa, what's going on up in here? So I've seen it happen. Ray, you have any friends that don't talk to each other, family members don't talk to each other because of this? It's a division. It's big.
Yeah, I've seen it and I've heard it, but I try to just avoid those conversations and just sit on the sidelines and watch it unfold.
There's a look in people's eyes when they get into it.
Yeah.
It's like they click into this other area. You're like, yo.
It's like they black out.
Yeah.
You know, and they try to like force their thoughts down.
And my thing is, if you don't believe what I believe, I cannot be friends with you. Because that's not what I'm thinking, but that's what people, they like that. Then obviously, I misjudged you as a person.
Yeah, I can't handle it.
Yeah. B, how about you, man?
No, I haven't been into an argument. I've only had a very brief discussion with anyone outside of my house about it. So, and I could see the potential for it to get that way. And so I'm like, you know what? We're having a good time today.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. Like, it's cool because, like I said earlier, we got plans on Saturday. We're gonna keep them no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who wins.
Yeah.
You know, we're still gonna do our thing. So yeah, I've avoided probably two that could have been potentially like landmines.
And you're like, whoa.
And then other than that, I keep it inside my house because we're not gonna fight with each other in my house.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that a lot of people are angry anyway.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity to relieve that anger because someone said something against your candidate, and then that anger that you're already mad about.
Yeah.
You're like, really though? And then looking at me like, shouldn't you be really though? Now you're mad at me because I ain't really though, because you really though. Nerese.
Yeah, actually, recently I was under a roof with a huge group of friends, and it got to the point where there was a certain artist, a huge artist who is clearly endorsing a candidate, and all my girlfriends, they were like, well, you know, when you get married, just make sure you don't play any of her songs because she's voting for so-and-so. And I'm just like, I'm just going to sit down and stay quiet.
Yeah, really? Goodness.
I was like, it really is out of hand like that?
I want to find out from you, have you lost a friend or someone that stopped being your friend because of this election, or everybody's on the same page, or you're just like, you know what, I realized this person who they weren't who you thought they were. Gonna hook somebody up. We're gonna hook you up with a pair of Electric Daisy Carnival tickets because we want to hear your opinion on this. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile, 41067, live stream, social media. We want to hear your comments. Ended friendships, had arguments, had fights because your candidates aren't the same. We don't want to know who you're voting for. We do want to find out if this has occurred. Electric Daisy Carnival return to Florida is going to be here. You want to see the entire lineup, go to orlando.electricdaisycarnival.com. But we want to hear from you. Arguments, fights, disagreements over candidates. How bad was it? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Hit us now on Johnny's House. Sabrina Carpenter, it is 8:23. Please, please, please don't forget, listen at 9:05 today. If you know what you're supposed to do, we're going to call a name. They're going to get that Sabrina Carpenter merchandise. We got it for you. 9:05 to 9:10 today. We're going to announce that. Partly cloudy today with the heat index of 90, 73 right now, and a 30% chance of rain. Want to find out if you got any fights, arguments, disagreements over this election. It's going down today. Going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to the Electric Daisy Carnival. Drove by it this morning, Brian. The lights are lit up.
Same. It was pretty cool. They have those flowers that are out there, like the neon flowers. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Every year they outdo themselves before the year before.
Yeah.
From Lake Nona, Lindsay, hello.
Hello.
All right. So you got any fights, disagreements, arguments?
Yes. So my sister, it happened this weekend, and she's from a southern state. I'm not trying to keep it real political.
I'm from a southern state.
Florida is the southernmost state.
All right, go ahead. So you didn't have to say that. Just say my sister from another state. Go ahead.
Yeah. Other state. So I just literally kept it really light. It was like, hey, are you voting? Just kept it general. And she went in.
Okay.
Well, I'm voting for so.
Okay, Lindsay, how long have y'all been sisters?
I mean,
your whole
I'm in my
life.
40s, so
Now, Lindsay. Lindsay, you know your sister. You know your sister.
Well, and I asked because I don't think that she's voted before, and she's older than me. And I'm like, just, are you voting? And then she went in. I didn't even tell her who I was voting for. And then she's like, well, who are you voting for? And I'm like, well, that's none of your business. And that just gave her, like, the freeway to just go in.
Yes.
And then I even asked her, like, have you done your research? Because she was, like, hitting me with stuff. No research, no didn't watch any debates, didn't watch any town halls. And we finished the conversation. It wasn't great. And I haven't talked to her since. And it's definitely left, like,
listen, that's your sister.
Like, a feeling.
Maybe after the day, just call your sister and say, hey, you're my sister, and I love you.
Right, no matter who
I might
wins.
have to wait till like next week. But yeah.
Sometimes in life there is no next week.
Oh, that was deep.
But I think
now.
she needs I'm
just thinking about around this place.
She needs to apologize though to me though.
Oh, you want an apology?
Oh,
yeah.
What you got to do is open the door and you say, you know what, we were both wrong in this, and I want to start by saying, now you set it up to say that you apologize. Now the door's open for her. She may not do it. But the door's open.
I know.
You hold on 1 second there. From Orlando, Michelle, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So you had any fights, arguments, disagreements?
So my mother-in-law and her brother.
Ooh, you had a fight with them?
No, they.
Oh, with each other. Your mother-in-law and who? Your brother?
And her brother.
Ooh, how bad was it?
It started last election, and
you mean 4 years ago?
Let's just run over to this election.
Yeah, well, it started last election, of course, when it was COVID, and it got to the point where he made a comment of, "I hope you die from COVID."
Oh my God!
He said that to his sister.
His sister, yes.
Well, listen, this ain't got nothing to do with the election. They got problems.
Wow.
They got problems in their relationship that they need to talk to some type of counseling. This ain't got nothing to do with an election.
Yo.
When you tell somebody, I hope you die from COVID, this is deeper than who you voting for.
And then it finally got a lid. They finally started talking a little bit, and then probably about a month ago, he quit talking to her again.
Because I guarantee.
It started all over again.
Michelle, I guarantee if they sit down in counseling, somebody going to say, Mama loved you more than me.
Wow.
That's coming out. That's going to come out somewhere. Mama always loved you more. Because you want somebody to die from COVID over an election?
That's a little rough.
Right. Come on.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
All right, you hold on a second. Wow. Okay. Some Sanford. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So argument, disagreement, fights, what happened?
Well, I probably brought it upon myself, but I posted a list of reasons why.
There it is. There it is.
I posted
there it is.
online.
What did you think was going to happen?
Thank you.
Seriously.
I have been quiet for so long about things, and I feel like we should be able to have civil conversations about these things and not be attacked.
And you should. But listen, we talked about this morning. There are people that just going through social media to find somebody who does not agree with them so they can bash him.
See, I think Johnny and I could have a civil conversation about this. And the reason Ray and I, but if I post it on social media, now it's like, oh, yeah. Oh, here we go.
I think that's what the problem is. And then you feel like threatened by somebody's social media post, even though it might be like vague booking and nothing to do with you.
Yes.
It's like you
automatically
start attacking each other.
Somebody going to say, Lauren, I hope you die from COVID. You're like,
Yo,
hey!
the internet's always going to win. You can't beat it.
How bad was it?
I mean, it was pretty bad. I can't say the names that I was called. My children are in the car, but they are historical references. And
oh, my historical. I like that. Historical references.
Yeah.
Wow.
Historical references. I also have a biracial family, too, and I was called a lot of different
Oh,
things.
my goodness.
No.
Now, Lauren, when you put your post up, you're like, okay, I feel good about what I wrote. How long did it take you to realize, ow, really?
I don't know. I feel like people's comments went back and forth maybe for like a few days. And I put a disclaimer on there. I'm like, be nice or I'll delete it. But it definitely got heated.
Hey, Brian, she posted that and all of a sudden everybody's like, you know what? You're right. We're going to be nice.
If you don't act right, I'll turn this car around and we'll go home pretty damn quick.
I like you, Lauren.
No, you won't.
You can tell you have a good heart and you're a good person.
I love it.
Yeah.
So innocently sharing your opinion. I love it.
Hold on a second.
At the end of the day, I think it's important that we do talk about those things.
True.
And the reason being is there are some people who are afraid.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to create a culture where we're not afraid.
I got you. I'm
True. I just think social media is a tough place to do that, but I get what you're saying.
I actually had to delete the social media post because
I knew
people
it.
start.
I knew
deleted
it.
it.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I came out and said, well, maybe I was just like Lauren. Hey, listen, I'm going to put this up here.
It was up there, and I quickly just deleted it.
Wow.
Brian, anything?
Let's see. ExxonMobil powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. A lot of people argue, and someone said, I speak my mind. I'm polite, but I'm going to say my feelings. And then someone said, my husband and my brother-in-law went at it for about 6 hours in the family group chat. 350 text messages.
Her husband and brother. Oh, that's his brother.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Somebody's got to give up at that point.
Nope, I got to have the last word.
Oh, my.
Lauren, we're going to hook you up with tickets to the Electric Daisy Carnival. You want the full lineup? Go to orlando.electricdaisycarnival.com. Missed Encounters. We're going to take a break from politics. Missed Encounters on Johnny's House. 8:34 is Johnny's house. If your name is Stella, someone is looking for you. Missed encounters. Got the story on the way on Johnny's house. $8:37, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. It is Johnny's house on Election Day, and it's going to be partly cloudy, scattered showers, heat index of 90. It is 73 right now. I'm going to take a little break from the election talk because it's missed encounters. That's where you say, hey, I met somebody, but somehow we didn't get to seal the deal. And what you need to do is listen to the story, and if this is you, you call us up so we can make an encounter with you. If it is not you and you know that person, you call them up and let them know we're talking about them on the radio, and we don't have a lot of time to get it done. So let me see if we're talking with Lucas. Lucas, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hey.
All right, Lucas, so you had a missed encounter over the weekend. All right, so what happened?
Oh, guys, I mean, I sort of think she might be the one, honestly.
The one? The one?
Yeah. I feel like it was, I feel like there were like sparks. Like there was just a real like kind of love at first sight kind of thing. We just kind of locked eyes, and it was really like something.
It was a special moment.
Okay.
All right. Well, tell us about your future wife, man.
All right. So I was at the Orlando Beer Festival over in Milk District, and I saw just the most beautiful girl I have seen in a long time, maybe in my life.
Okay.
She was working one of the beer canopies, pouring beer, and I was just so blown away that I forgot the name of the beer she was representing.
Oh, dang. All right. Tell us some more. What's up?
All right. So I walked up to her, and she poured me a pretty heavy pour in my cup. And, I said hi, and she said hi back. And, her name tag said Stella on it. So I'm assuming that's her name, I think.
Was she pouring
we
Stella?
locked eyes, and she was telling me about the beer, and we didn't break eye contact. We were just locked into each other, and there were people online, but she just kept talking to me.
Are you sure she wasn't just doing her job as like a beer person working the event?
No, listen. No, come on. I can tell the difference. So look, anyway, as we were talking, she kept filling up my cup, and she even winked at me when she did it. And I was like, okay. And the line was starting to get longer, so I told her I would just come back and talk to her, later. And she said, please do. And I slid her a $5 and winked back at her and, walked away.
Wow.
$5. All right, so did you go back? Did you check her out?
I did go back, but when I got there, they had actually run out of beer, and they were all packed up and gone.
Oh, all right. Well, what is this Stella? What does she look like?
She looks like a model. She's like 5'7", like black straight hair, brown eyes. She kind of had her hair like pulled back. She was wearing like a white short collared shirt with the beer logo on it, kind of just like wearing her uniform. But yeah,
this is your one. This lady. This is the one. All right. If she's listening right now, what do you want to say to her, Lucas?
Stella, if you're listening, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you before you were gone, but I would love to continue our conversation and maybe get to know you better.
Oh, he threw it out there. Okay. All right. So if your name is Stella, and you went to the Orlando Beer Festival, and let me get this right, you're about 5'7", you're a model. You're just beautiful. Dark hair, eyes, had your hair pulled out. You was wearing shorts and the logo shirt on it. And your name tag said Stella, or you're selling Stella, I don't know.
Right.
There is someone looking for you. And if you know her, then go ahead and text her or call her and let her know we're looking for her. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. How much time do we have here, B?
You got about 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
All right, Lucas, we'll put you on hold, and we'll come back. We'll find out if we make that encounter for you, okay?
Thank you.
All right, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Your name is Stella. We're looking for you. .844 Johnny's house. Feel like 90 with a heat index, 80 73 right now, partly cloudy, 30% chance of rain. All right, Mr. Encounter, we have Lucas on hold. He said it was at the Orlando Beer Festival, saw the most beautiful woman he's ever seen in his life. Said, Brian, she might be the one.
Woo!
So
I feel like they say that a lot during this segment. Sorry.
I know.
I know.
Like, chivalry isn't dead.
It's like, hey, you know, she poured me some heavy pours, and I knew.
Locked eyes.
Her name was Stella. So let's see if we get him back there. Lucas.
He's on the top
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Oh, no, there.
All right. Lucas, so I think we may have found her.
No way, really?
I think we'd have. Ryan, we connect that line there. Okay, there. Stella, you there?
Yes.
Okay, Stella, this is Lucas. Lucas, this is Stella. Lucas, go on from there.
Hey, Stella, it's Lucas. You remember me?
Lucas, I'm sorry, but I really don't.
Oh, no.
Oh, damn.
I played this song too early.
No, you were at the beer festival. You kept over pouring my cup, and we kind of locked eyes when we were talking about stuff. You know, we kind of had that moment.
I remember being there, but I don't remember you. I'm sorry. They tell us to make eye contact with the people when we're talking about the beer, so I was really just doing my job.
Working promotions.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Well, when you were pouring my last beer, you winked at me. You know, that was a part of your job. Also, I even tipped you $5.
Oh my
Stop.
God.
Yo, wait. Don't
Okay,
throw money.
Lucas, I'm sorry that you got the wrong impression, but I was just doing my job. I was, I promote beer. I'm sure you're a nice guy, but I really don't remember you. I do appreciate all the compliments, though.
Oh yeah, totally,
Yeah.
of course. I mean, yeah, definitely. I meant it. I mean, so would you like to get to know me, maybe?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know you. I don't even remember you.
Awkward. That's okay. Yep. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, have a great day.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
But I mean, Lucas, is that his name?
Yeah. Yeah, she hung up, bro. I'm sorry.
If you're trying to get her attention, $5 isn't really going to do it.
No, don't mention that.
$5 is just
like bringing her flowers or something is a way to remember.
My other cash at the other beer stands. That's all I had.
So I'm going to recommend you stay out of strip clubs.
Yo.
Because that's just not a good environment for you. Because they also wink at you.
Oh, yes.
Among other things.
You go broke.
Yes,
Wow.
I'm going to recommend you do not go to no stripper club.
I'm sure their name is also Stella.
I'm sorry, Lucas. She
usually like Mercedes.
She doesn't remember you, and even though you gave her the 5, and she doesn't. I mean, you thought it was the one. I mean, obviously you felt something. You felt that there was some type of connection, and it wasn't. And how you feel about everything? I mean, y'all on the radio.
To be
right
honest, the beer she was promoting was the worst beer I ever tasted.
now it is.
All right.
Yeah.
You're being mean. All right, you're being mean. All right, we don't need to go there. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you.
No, really, it was bad. I mean, she was.
All right, we'll
beautiful.
put you on hold. You're on hold right now. I'm sorry.
I mean, she didn't make the beer.
Yeah, don't be one of those guys.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You know when this guy tries to ask for your phone number, and you're like, oh, no, thank you. And they're like, you're ugly anyways, bitch.
Yeah.
Nice. Calm down.
Your friend's prettier.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing, though, to think that you made a connection with someone and you just knew it was.
That's just bad judgment on his part, though.
Yeah.
Just be ready to accept rejection, just in case.
And I'm betting her name ain't Stella. I'm betting she was wearing a Stella shirt.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly.
So funny.
Honestly.
Okay, so we have another.
I'm surprised they didn't call looking for Heineken.
Yo.
I think her name was.
I'm looking for this girl who's so fine her name's Bud Light.
The stream is calling him salty.
Well, you got to think about it. The man met her on Saturday. He'd been thinking all about it, emailed us. He just knew that when she called that they were going to have that connection because she winked at him and he gave her a 5. You remember anybody gives you a 5. Brian, when was the last time somebody gave you a 5?
Yeah, no. Not very often.
Last time somebody gave
I
you a
had
5?
a high five this morning.
You had a 5 this morning?
Actually,
where were you to get $5 from somebody?
I said a high five.
Oh, okay.
At the Lightboat Project event, I did tip a bartender $5. She might call next week.
Oh, wow. Ray, when last time somebody just give you $5?
When I worked at Tijuana Flats, and I thought nothing of it. I thought, well, thanks.
Okay, Ray, answer me this. Answer me this. for him to really get her attention, should have been a 50?
I mean, a 10 or something.
No, I'm just saying, if you give somebody a 50, they're like, oh.
But you better say it with like like something smooth, like, hey, this is a down payment on dinner or something.
Yes.
Like,
See, let's go.
Right, because if you just hand me a 50, I'm like, okay, weirdo.
That's true.
Well, okay. If you're ever in a situation and you meet someone and you didn't make an encounter with them, email one of us.
Go to a beer festival and you meet the really beautiful girl named Corona. Let us know.
We will try to find her. She was very polite. I'm sorry. In this case, we did not make an encounter, but it may happen for you. Just email one of us on Johnny's House.
XL Playlist is sponsored by Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733. This is Orlando's XL 1067.
XL.
Live from our Farrah and Farrah studios. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. XL 1067. Orlando's #1 hit music station. WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Hey, it's Johnny Magic. It's time to pay your bills. Enter the keyword right now at XL1067.com for a chance to win $1,000 and a VIP grand prize trip for two to the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball Show in New York.
Trip. That's TRIP.
Enter that keyword now at XL1067.com. Good luck.
Pay your bills 13 times a day, every hour from 9 to 9 on XL1067.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067. Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I love Selena Gomez because she's always very open about like her mental health and like other things. So she was doing the red carpet for her new movie that's out called Amelia Perez.
Okay.
And there was a lot of people that were pointing out, you know, like where her hands were. She was holding them like in front of her torso, kind of like hiding her stomach and everything like that.
People think she's pregnant.
And people automatically, yes, assume that she's pregnant or that she's gained some weight and all of that. Well, she opened up and she commented on some of the posts because people do attack her weight all the time. And she fluctuates. You know, she's got lupus. She had to get a kidney transplant. But she said that she has SIBO. So basically, she said, this makes me sick. And she wrote that she had this condition in her small intestine. It flares up. And she's like, I don't care that I don't look like a stick figure. I don't have that body. End of story. No, I'm not a victim. I'm just a human.
It's just sad that, you know, her battling illnesses, she has to take a break and tell people what you're thinking ain't true.
Yeah.
Now, can I go back to myself?
But it's just like I said, it's the small intestinal bacterial overgrowth is what she suffers from. And it happens when it's like, you know, it happens every now and then. Like it flares up is what she was trying to say. And so she was trying to tell people that she has all of this stuff. And so it's just unfortunate that people still comment on this, like to this day, on bodies.
Yeah, that's not going to stop.
I know. But she's opened up about like her bipolar disorder and all these other things. So she's very
Well, here's the
open.
cool thing. She did this. Now it's nothing else to talk about. Go on to the next story.
Moving on. Richard Gere is moving. He's leaving the United States.
Really?
He's done.
A lot of people doing that after the election.
I know.
Well, they say they are. We'll see.
Yeah,
and that's
really.
funny because that's what we always say that like,
I'm
you say
just
this
gonna
after
leave. You ain't
the
going
election. No, but he actually is. He sold his house. He sold his Connecticut home for $11 million.
Damn.
He originally bought it for 10.8. It's got 11 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms. It was built in 1938. So it's like a very older.
Where is he moving?
Spain.
He's going to Spain?
Yep. So he's moving to Spain. His wife, Alejandra, has family over there. So he was like, this is great. So she could be closer to her family. You know, they've lived in the United States together for the past 6 years since they've been married. And so now he wants his family or her family to actually be close. And
That's
so,
good.
yeah. And it's funny because they were like talking about like other things that he wants to like, you know, have this like farm life or have like a garden.
He wants a farm in Spain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he wants to do all these other like slow lifestyle kind of things. Yeah.
Is he still acting? Is he done? Is he said he retired or
I mean,
you don't know?
I don't know. He's got other property. I mean, like obviously he's a celebrity and a millionaire, so he's got property all over the place. But I don't know as far as acting, like what he's done. Let's hear Chris Hemsworth. Remember I was telling you that he's got that genetic disposition for Alzheimer's?
Okay.
So he's 8 to 10 times more likely to be diagnosed with the disease. Yeah, so he found that out, and he explained that his high expectations for himself led to him paying less attention to his body. So he used to have this like mentality that if, you know, I'm not crawling out of the gym, I haven't worked hard enough.
Okay.
And so he always was like, I got to be listening to my body more, being more patient with my whole process and everything. But he said that once he found out that he had this like shocking health discovery where he could, you know, develop Alzheimer's, he was like, I've got to change my life.
Yeah. And they tell you if you work out and keep your mind occupied, you can
Yeah, so
have a
he's
better
like,
chance.
no matter how much I say this to myself, this is not like a death sentence, but the story like became that this whole, that he might be getting like dementia and he's reconsidering life and retiring and all of that. So he's like, my whole entire outlook on life has totally changed.
Yeah, this happens when somebody gets, I guess you can call it a health scare.
Yeah.
That does happen.
So I won't be surprised if he actually slows down and does stuff like that too.
All right, we got that Sabrina Carpenter merchandise we needed to give away, and we come back, we'll find if we can find a winner on Johnny's house. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7, and that's Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather. This is Johnny's house. 84 is the high is going to feel like it's 90. 73 right now. Partly cloudy, 30% chance of rain. All right, Merch Monday. We said, hey, all you had to do was make a comment. Go to our Instagram at XL 106.7. Follow us, and then make a comment on the Sabrina Carpenter merchandise post. And there were 790 people that followed the instructions because they want to get that official Sabrina Carpenter merch, and we need to find somebody. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Hi, I'm Emily Tran.
Hi, Emily Tran. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm really nervous, not going to lie.
You're not going to lie with Emily. Don't be nervous because you are the winner. You did it.
Woo-hoo! Really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Yes, you went to XL1067 Instagram, you followed us, and you made a post, and now you're the winner. You're going to get yourself the tote bag, the T-shirt, and the crew sweatshirt, all official merch from Sabrina Carpenter. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I love y'all so much, by the way.
This stuff was so hot, we had to lock it up.
I know.
Had to lock it up.
Yeah.
But it's Merch Monday. We're going to do a lot of this. We're going to get merchandise from different tours and put it out there. And if people are as lucky as you, Emily, they will win. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Me and my entire family love y'all so much. Just side note.
Oh, and we love you too. And I'm glad because you love us so much, you are able to win. Good job with that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. You hold on. We'll get that information. We'll get that merchandise to you, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, Merch Monday, just listen, and she did what she was supposed to do, and she's a winner. When we come back, let's get together and find out what's trending on Johnny's house. Sabrina Carpenter and Taste on Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL1067. You are listening to Johnny's House. We got a storm out there that we should start feeling some rain from it later on this week. But today it's going to be partly cloudy, 30% chance of rain. Heat index of 90. It is 75 right now. Norris, what's trending?
Yeah, so in the heat of this political election, you can expect a lot of signs, right? Like you see the picket signs on the yard. You got the banners hung all over local cities. Well, this guy, Andy Brown from New Hampshire, felt like it was causing division. So he started putting up funny signs to get all these neighbors to pretty much get a laugh out of it. So he took the time to create these picket signs, and it's blue and red, so it looks politically campaigned.
Okay.
And it says, not running for anything, just wanted a sign. And then he even got a banner that says, I like big signs and I cannot lie. And so it got to the point now where all of his friends gave into it too, and they also made signs, and then they put it next to him, and it said, paid for by friends of Andy Brown. So basically, he just wanted to put a little trend out there to get people to start laughing.
Okay.
These things
people
can cause division.
people need to laugh a little bit. People been tense.
Yeah.
And you know what? People have a reason to be tense.
Yeah.
I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
All right.
There's an elite private school in New York that's trending right now because they're allowing students to be dismissed and excused from class if they're too emotionally distressed from the presidential election. So they're calling this election day support. and it's going to be all applied to like all the grade school, even up to 12th grade. So if students are feeling like they're too overwhelmed or they're getting like anxiety from the election, they don't have to go to school the next day or whenever this election's going to be done. And to the point where they actually have psychologists. They're going to be available to the
They
students.
need those for not students, adults.
Yo, for
Seriously.
real.
Not the students.
They're saying like, yeah, if you guys need counseling, we got you. All of these students, they're not going to be given assignments today, no homework. And even one of the school officials, they're like, no matter of the election outcome, they want to create a space that's going to provide the students with like support or whatever. So,
Yeah.
And
some kids go down. I don't feel right. I want the day off. Who's running for president? Him and her.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know them. They are. Yeah.
Yeah, and in recognition of Election Day, tons of shops and restaurants are celebrating with some fun discounts. You got Dave & Buster's with their meal deal combos, Starbucks, Wendy, KFC, Shake Shack, Arby's, Little Caesars are just some to name.
Brandon, you tell me something about Krispy Kreme. You
Yeah, show your I voted sticker. You get a free donut.
Yes.
What if I have like 3 of them?
Well, you can't vote 3 times. That's
But
illegal.
no, I'm just saying
You'll get thrown in jail.
I'm saying if I got y'all sticker.
Oh my God.
Hey, taking it for the team.
I don't know. You show with 3 I voted stickers. I'm calling the election officials.
Johnny, you know me.
Johnny trying to sway the election.
Nah, you support the community. You put food in the stomach.
I roll up with a mustache. Dude, you were just here. Get up out of here.
I think he's committing voter fraud. Y'all need to raid his house and kill his squirrel.
Look into that story. Look into it.
Sorry, it's awful.
Yeah, and
Go
today is voting, so if you need to find a poll near you, go to voterfocus.com.
All right, listen, we come back, we're going to have some fun. We do this all election time just to lighten things up. We're all going to do a speech so we can get your vote. And you listen and vote for one of us, and somebody's going to get a chance to win some Justin Timberlake tickets on Johnny's House. .918, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It is election day, and this is Johnny's House, and everybody's tense and tight today. We decided what we're going to do is write our final campaign speech to you, and then you get to vote for us by calling and putting on the XL Mobile who you vote for. And one of you, we're going to pay for your votes. We're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Justin Timberlake at the Kia Center. It's this Saturday. He's going to be there. Now, we're all on poll. You got to use your imagination. We just had a debate, and this is our final speech to you to tell you to vote for us. Now, we're going to spin the wheel, or we're just going to go in the same order?
Whatever you want to do, we can spin it.
If y'all ain't ready, I'm ready to go.
Go.
I'm fair and balanced. If you want to spin the wheel, we'll go.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to go first?
No, then I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, here we go. First of all, can I get a little reverb? Just not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit for mine.
Hang on, let me turn your
Just a
mic
little bit.
on.
Just a little bit.
Make sure that, the mic is on. Make sure everybody can hear everything you got to say. Okay.
Thank you, Central Florida. I appreciate you. We've been through a lot together through all these years. Through the good and the bad, you were there for me. When my house burnt down, Central Florida, you were there for me. When my poor dog Sookie died, you were there for me. And when I got into the Radio Hall of Fame, you were there for me. I'm asking you once again to be there for me. As you see my opponents on this stage, they're all good people. Brian, hardest working person that I know. But who is he working for? His big house? His boat? His cars? Who knows? Ray, lovely person. She's amazing. But you know, on this stage, we all want Ray money.
Okay.
And Norris, if Shady had a face,
Oh,
it would be her. So all I'm asking you to do is to look at my opponents on this stage and know who is the right candidate for the job. We've been together for 34 years. Can I get another 4 more? Thank you very much for your vote. Thank you. Vote Johnny. All right. Our next candidate on the representing the city of Brian Grimes.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
They're not ready.
Speaks volumes, the fact that I'm going because they're not. And that's what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what wow. You guys have my
Excuse me. The gentleman is talking.
Wow.
The gentleman is talking.
I'll turn my mic.
And just illustrates what more of what we would get if you make the irresponsible decision to put anyone but me in. Now, I'm not going to point fingers because that's not what I do. It's not the way you should run a campaign. I don't point fingers. It's not what I do. But when it comes to representing you, you want someone who's going to be the first in and the last one out. Ask yourself, who is that every day? Day after day. First one in, last one out, pulling the weight, carrying the water for this whole damn place. I mean, you got Johnny. Of course, he's been here a long time. But he takes 12 items into the 10 items or less lane. And then laughs about he doesn't obey the rules of the car lot. And then he laughs about doing it. Hall of Fame or Hall of Shame?
Oh!
I mean, really.
That's messed up.
Then you have Ray.
Oh.
There we go.
Ray wants to take your parking space in front of your house and then have her law enforcement friends call. Ray always seems to be on vacation. Really? And she works if she's not even. And you got to ask yourself, who's funding this lifestyle? Because you're not on vacation all the time.
That's true.
And then Norris. Norris, always yelling, let's go, but ask yourself, where are you going? She's rarely on time. In her spare time, she rubs on strangers and yells that aren't even words. Europe. I think when you go to the box today, you don't want to put in a Hall of Shamer.
Damn.
You don't want to put in Vacay Ray.
I'd like to answer that.
Vacay Ray.
You don't want to put in Vacay Ray. And you don't want to put in Yurt. There's just one choice in it.
Is our next candidate ready?
Sure.
Representing Lake Mary, Florida, Sandra Ray.
I was going to go the route and tell you what I would promise you. You know, support local businesses.
My God.
Create more jobs. Invest in our schools. Better education. Ensure accessible health care for everybody. I was going to go that route and tell you my promises.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, since these scumbags that were up here on stage before wanted to of bashing people,
The truth hurts.
saying vacation. Okay, my friend.
Where'd you get back from?
Buffalo. Watching one of the 7 wonders of the world. I wanted every aspect of this country to learn every aspect in every corner. Make sure.
Fake news.
Canada's not our country.
Let's go to the United States, and that's where I was. I didn't take the boat on the Canada. On the United States side, so there's that. Who is great and is always for the people. seems to be whatever it benefits. Always gotta be what about Johnny? It's Johnny's house. His name's. Take that route. Just give him your vote because he is for the people, mainly only around the holidays.
Oh,
and you owe $5 to John Morgan for that.
Oh God, I'm hitting myself in the face. Brian honestly says that he wants to run and hide and fake his death.
You right now.
Nerese, send it. She's new here. I love her. She's a great person, but I mean, I can't. I do it.
All right.
We're gonna say she brings randos to the house.
All right. Now last.
She can't even keep a man.
I don't usually agree with position, but not even can't get one.
Hey, no, that's not
Our last candidate. She's new. Last minute entry. Representing Independence Day in Panama, baby.
Somebody check her birth certificate.
Just kidding. Listen, that's the kind of representation you want around here. People that you question if they got birth certificates around here. Listen, I wasn't going to put anything but respect on you. Turn it around now.
Identity.
I'm not going to take away from the fact that he's always right. I'll give you. But why would you want to be with someone that's going to bring you down? All you wanted to do was speak your opinion, all right? I'm here for that. You can talk. Even if you're wrong, I'm going to be like, here's arroz con frijoles. Ray, I love you. But I'm going to speak on behalf of what the men have been saying.
Men either, Ray.
Listen.
Please, Brian, please. We're going to turn his mic off. Sorry about that.
That's good.
Sorry, we're going to take that one off, too. All right,
Listen,
sorry.
why would you want to put a woman in office? Now, wait. I know. But I'm a woman, too, right? But listen, Ray has kids, and I just froze my hormones, so I don't count. So why would you want that and have someone in the office that you when you're wrong, and then Johnny, I don't listen. This is your house. I don't put any disrespect on the name.
Yeah, right. To find people around here.
I'm scared.
Nuris Barrera 2024.
Yeah! Right now we need to cast votes.
You should go off the exit about 4 exits ago.
We need to cast your votes. 419-1067-77, 967, or mobile 41067. Someone's going to get tickets to see Justin Timberlake at the Kia Center on Saturday. It is your vote. Who would you like to win? Myself, Brian, Ray, or Nerese. Those are the names that you vote for. Some Timberlake, 419-1067-87, 919-1067 thing on Johnny's house. Teddy Swims, losing control. It is Johnny's house, 9:38. It is election day, and get out and vote. Polls are open until 9 o'clock tonight. Partly cloudy, 30% chance of rain. Heat index today is going to make it feel like it's 90, 74 right now. All right, you heard our political speeches on the show, and people's like, what are we voting for? Just to vote for us, just one of us. That's what we do around here. And we want to find out, before we have the actual tally that we got from the XL Mobile, we want to hear about, and if you just now tuned in and missed it, make sure you listen to the podcast and you can get caught up on what's going on. You should always listen to the podcast every day because it's like a soap opera that keeps running and running and running. All right, from Claremont, Kathy. Kathy, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. This is a public live vote. You casting your vote for?
I'm going to cast my vote for Brian.
Brian.
Because you admitted to voter fraud.
How did I admit to voter fraud? I said I wanted a free donut.
Okay, and Norris, I love Norris, but she couldn't even make it through a haunted house or a haunted trail.
Without doing something.
Yeah, without literally
I left that
being
out.
scared.
Hey. All right, well,
Scared to my bone.
I don't like the sling pea, so I left that out.
We have your vote. One of you are going to get tickets to check out Justin Timberlake. You hold on. From Windermere, Natalie. Natalie, good morning.
Good morning.
Natalie, you're casting your vote for and why?
I'm going to go with Ray.
Okay, can you tell us why?
Yes, Yanni, I'm sorry, but you're only talking about you. You're not talking about what you're going to do for us.
That's our day-to-day life around here.
Seriously.
Damn.
It's Johnny's house.
Johnny's house.
Damn. Well, just name the show House then. Damn. Is that it? That was it? Because that's all it was about me? All right, Natalie.
No.
We have you.
And then Brian was bashing everybody.
He was bashing everybody.
I was being honest.
Yeah,
Just bashing.
Yes.
So you
and
just want
Norris,
vacay,
I'm
right?
sorry, but I didn't understand anything.
Yo, my voice.
Damn, say you understand.
Oye, pero I got you in Spanish.
Dang.
My votes come with empanadas.
She already picked.
Yes. All right. Let's go with Christy from Winter Garden. Christy, cast your vote live,
Good
please.
morning.
Good morning.
I would like to vote for Miss Ray.
Miss Ray.
She knows how to bring sexy back, and she knows what goes around comes around.
Okay.
She's just trying to win.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Brian?
Okay.
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
All right.
Goes around, comes around.
You want
sounds
more
like
vacay, Ray? That's fine.
Yeah, because mine comes with an extra week of PTO.
Wow.
Ooh.
And from Longwood, Amira, good morning.
Good morning.
And you are going to cast your vote for?
For Brian, because it was just so funny. It made me laugh, and I feel like he was the most prepared.
Very good.
Always.
Sounded good. All right.
What I do.
Because she was the first one in from Claremont. Catherine, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Justin Timberlake at the Kia Center Saturday, November 9th. Casting all the votes. It was extremely close. There was a 3-vote separation between the first and second place, and the winner of this year's election goes to Brian Grimes.
Yeah.
Ray was just 3 votes down.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
And Narisa, you and I, pitiful.
I don't want to do that work anyway.
I can find a place in my cabinet for vacay, Ray, when she's around.
Appreciate you.
I'm going to run again as an independent.
You got my vote.
I was gonna say that too.
I'd appreciate if you guys didn't start an insurrection in the office today. Start peeping on people's desks and things like that.
If you need the map to Brian's desk, I'll let you know. Mine's the junky one. It's this neat one. So don't get them mixed.
Don't leave me a treat on my desk during the insurrection, please.
We appreciate that. It's just a fun thing to do. Don't forget to vote today. It's 9:42. 9:45. We got to go get up out of here. Ray, what's going on, girl?
Got a meeting and just trying to get back into the swing of things. I got to go vote.
Yeah.
And lots of laundry.
Going down today.
Yes.
It is election day. Please get out there if you can to vote. Nerese, how about you? And happy
Independence Day.
Independence Day if you're from Panama.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for that. So I got a meeting with you guys, and then I picked up a shift today to make some more shmoneys, and I too will be voting today.
Very good. Very good. Brian Grimes?
Meetings, and then I got a whole bunch of work to do around here, radio shows and other area codes. And then, yes, my wife and I are going to vote today. She wanted to do it together, and she wanted to do Election Day. So
very good.
It's a precinct's walking distance to our house.
Really?
That's
So,
cool.
so we'll just walk out the back. Yeah.
They're showing, they got news coverage on a lot of polling places. There's a line, but it doesn't seem like it's a long line.
Well, because I think half of the population in every county voted already.
Because I remember when they didn't have early voting, I waited 2.5 hours to get in there. That's how it used to be.
Yep.
You know.
Polls until 7 p.m. tonight.
All right. Ryan Seacrest is all yours. Y'all have a beautiful day. You know what's up. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, live stream, folks. Got a little bit of work to do and then meetings, and I'm not sure if y'all have read any of the news. I'm not, or if it's made it to the news actually because of the election. But yeah, we going through some things. So. I sincerely hope I talk to y'all tomorrow.